Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. My name is Raul Nastal, Associate District Manager for ADP Miami, Florida. And joining me today in this episode of Blueprint is my co-star, Kathleen Razzo.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. I am excited to be on this episode of Blueprint where we go over HR Tip of the Week. And today we will be covering unemployment benefits, all things COVID-19, and much, much more. Before we begin, we'd like to take the time to thank all of those who are at the front line of COVID-19.
100%. We hope that all of you stay safe and healthy and that this passes over soon so that things can go back to normal sooner than later. So during these times of COVID-19, many employers have been forced to furlough or lay off employees. So what we'll be doing is answering questions asked by clients who are business owners on the rights and the responsibilities related to unemployment insurance.
We'll also be sharing upcoming CPE webinar opportunities. If you're a partnering professional, CPA, or accountant, you will definitely want to learn more about this.
The Blueprint is a letter created to inform business owners, CPAs, and accountants of changes and regulations involved in the small business world.
We figured creating a video like this will make your life a whole lot easier so you can stay up to date. So let's get started.
So due to COVID-19, many employers have been forced to consider furloughing and or laying off some employees. We'll be answering some frequently asked questions from clients about employers' rights, responsibilities related to unemployment insurance.
What is the difference between a furlough and a layoff?
A furlough is a short-term unpaid leave of absence with a definite end date. Okay, with a furlough, an employee is expected to go back to work in the near future. With a layoff, that's basically the employer is directing the employees to stop all type of work. 100% everybody is either going to be on permanent leave or long-term or indefinite basis. But what I'd like you guys to do, make sure that you check your state laws for more information, including the impact of these classifications on unemployment eligibility, final pay, right? And other benefits. I'll be putting links in the descriptions below so that way you guys can find the states that you're viewing us from and be able to find those guidelines.
All right, let's go ahead and go into question number 2. What if my state ordered my business to close because of COVID-19? Will employees be entitled to unemployment benefits? What if we close because of a lack of work due to COVID-19?
So depending on the state, right? The length of the closure and the employee's work history. Employees who are prevented from coming to work because their employer temporarily ceases operations due to COVID-19 may be eligible for unemployment benefits.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into question number 3. If employees file for unemployment, what will that do to my unemployment rate?
That's actually a good question right now because a lot of people are filing unemployment. In general, the more employees that use unemployment benefits, the higher the employee's rate will be. However, several states have suspended rules that would require an employer's account to be charged if employees are filing for unemployment claims for reasons related to COVID-19. In such cases, an employer's unemployment insurance rate wouldn't be affected or wouldn't increase. But like I said, to make sure, just check with your state's guidelines. We'll be putting descriptions to everything that has to do with what we're talking about in this video. So remember, every link and information to this will be in the description below.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into question number 4. Can my employees be eligible for unemployment benefits if I tell them to stay home because I think they are at risk of spreading or contracting COVID-19?
Yeah, this one's gonna be short and sweet. Some states are allowing employees to collect unemployment benefits in such situations. Now, make sure that you're checking with your state unemployment agency for details.
Okay, question number 5. If an employee is receiving paid sick leave or paid family leave during a company closure, will they be entitled to unemployment benefits?
Generally, an employee who is receiving paid sick leave or paid family leave would be receiving pay and therefore ineligible for unemployment benefits while being paid.
Wow, so we've covered a lot of great information so far. We hope this information is valuable and gives you a peace of mind, especially during these times.
Yeah, these questions are actually coming from people just like you We have a couple more questions to cover, so let's jump right back into it.
Let's do it.
Oh, and don't forget, we'll also be going over webinars that will be happening in this month of May. This is for all my CPAs and accountants out there.
Question number 6. All right, if an employee is unable to work because they have COVID-19 or because they are taking care of someone who does, would they be eligible for unemployment benefits?
It's another good question. Some states are allowing employees to receive unemployment benefits in such situations. So check with your state unemployment agency. Keep in mind that the Families First Coronavirus Response Act and state and local laws require employers to provide paid sick leave to employees in these situations and certain other situations. Employers would generally need to exhaust such paid leave before being eligible for unemployment benefits.
Question number 7. What if I need to temporarily reduce my employees' hours as a result of COVID-19? Are these employees eligible for unemployment benefits?
Generally, if there is a reduction in available work hours for employees, the employees may be eligible for partial unemployment benefits.
Right, we're gonna go into question number 8. We are almost done, guys. For the purposes of unemployment benefits, what information do I need to provide employees who are subject to a layoff or furlough?
Some states require employers to provide a separation notice. Those specific requirements may vary state to state. For example, California requires employers that are laying off employees to furnish a specific notice along with the employees' names and social security, the type of employment action, layoff, discharge, etc. And also even as far as going into the date. So there's a lot of things here that you need to take into consideration. Again, check with your state laws for these specific requirements.
So we're gonna go into question number 9. If I am laying off or furloughing employees, am I required to file for unemployment benefits on my employees' behalf?
Yes and no. Some states, like for example, Georgia is one of the states, is requiring employers to file unemployment benefits on employees' behalf as a result of COVID-19. Some other states are encouraging the employers themselves to go and apply. So make sure that you're checking with your unemployment agencies to determine whether you are one of these states that can, should, and must file unemployment benefits on your employees' behalf, or if you're simply just telling your employees, hey, go apply for unemployment on your own.
All right, guys, last and final question. Question number 10. Are business owners and self-employed individuals entitled to unemployment insurance for reasons related to COVID-19?
Yeah, so under the recently enacted CARES Act, business owners, self-employed individuals, part-time workers, and those with limited work histories may be eligible for temporary unemployment benefit assistance during their period of unemployment ending on or before December 31st, 2020, if certain conditions are met, of course. Now, to receive unemployment benefits under this program, individuals must certify that they are otherwise able to work and available to work, as defined by their state's law. But they are unemployed, partially unemployed, or unable to work because of COVID-19. The individual must also certify that they don't have the ability to telework with pay and they aren't receiving paid sick leave or other paid leave benefits. Again, make sure that you're checking with your state unemployment agencies for the details in situations or questions like these. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for viewing. Thank you, Kathleen, for being part of the very first episode of Blueprint. I like to be able to do these at least once a month to make sure that all my clients, CPAs, accountants are up to date with everything and all the changes in the small business world. And just one thing before we finish this episode off, if you guys haven't or don't know about JJ the CPA, I suggest that you either follow him on Instagram or you should definitely be following him on YouTube. I mean, the knowledge that this guy drops on YouTube is second to none. It's worth gold. I think this guy is like literally the Bill Gates of CPAs. You've never met a CPA quite like JJ the CPA. The stuff in here is worth so much. It's literally gold compared to what this book cost. So make sure that you check him out on YouTube, subscribe to his channel because he's keeping me up to date with everything that has to do with EIDL, PPP, And I mean, the guy's sharing all this knowledge out of the kindness of his heart. So go give JJ the CPA a follow. Again, guys, thank you so much for choosing to watch this video. First episode of Blueprint. I think it's a success. What do you think, Kat?
I think it went really good. Thanks so much, and we look forward to seeing you guys next time.
Thanks guys.
Take care.
What's going on?